Hey everyone, Derrick Hines here. Welcome to the podcast where I'll share with you the patterns, insights, research, and technologies that we use in my own pain and performance practice to help people improve their health, speed their healing, and increase their longevity. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy it. Good day, my friends. Dr. Derrick Hines. I am the owner and founder of Acadiana Pain and Performance, one of the most advanced physical and regenerative therapy clinics in the country. We integrate tons of tech to help people heal faster and live healthier. And we do that by integrating the best science with the best technology with the best treatment. And one of the things that I wanted to make a commitment to on the Pain and Performance podcast this coming year is to get you more information that you can use to improve your life. That's what all of the information that we're putting out is for, is so you have the practical information, research, and tools that you can use to improve your life. So we're going to experiment with a few new things. I would love to hear your feedback of these, we'll call them mini episodes. Little tidbits of information that my patients are telling me or that I am researching that you could use to start making some little small actions or changes in your life. So we're going to try that a little bit today. One of the things I talked a lot with patients about today is that the tone of tomorrow is set by your actions today. So I have a lot of people who are like, oh, I'm going to start working out tomorrow, or I'm going to start eating better tomorrow, which is great, except that you have to set the tone for how well you can accomplish that tomorrow by the things that you do today. And I'll give you an example. So on my perfect Sunday, I will take a long walk with my dog, put a ruck vest on. Y'all know I love rucking. And I'll go for a couple mile walk with my dog, no headphones, nothing, just out in the quiet. And when I get back, I'll spend about 30 minutes preparing for Monday and the week. And that's like, what are my priorities? What do I want to focus on? How do I want to show up in the week? And what are the things that I need to get done? If I just do that, I set the tone for Monday. I'm more likely to wake up early. I've tracked this. I'm more likely to get my morning workout in. I'm more likely to go to my men's briefing. I'm more likely to show up for my staff and be clear on what our objectives are. And all of that is set by just the little actions that I do on Sunday to set the tone for Monday. And then the way that I have my meetings and the way that I follow my plan on Monday sets the tone for how I show up with my patients Monday afternoon, for how I show up with my patients and staff on Tuesday. And it's like the actions today, I know it sounds simple, but our actions today set us up for success or failure tomorrow. And athletes know this a lot, where if I live very poorly today, if I eat poorly, I'm not going to perform very well tomorrow. If I sleep poorly, I'm not going to be as strong tomorrow. I'm not going to recover as well. So I can set myself up to have more likelihood for success tomorrow by the things I do today. And I just think through this a lot. If I want to kind of be lazy, I'm going to have to pay for that tomorrow. If I don't rest, I'm going to have to pay for that tomorrow. So it's a simple concept. And I know a lot of y'all listening to this might be like, yeah, duh, of course. This is something that I've had to try to journal on and try to create a framework around thinking about it, that it's really hard for me. If I want to perform really well tomorrow, it's really hard for me to make bad decisions today and still achieve that. So the tone of tomorrow, if I want to nail it, if I want to be my best at work, if I want to be my best for my family, if I want to be my best for my patients or for my staff, regardless of what you do, if you want to really do well tomorrow, we have to make some good decisions today and take some good actions today, because the tone of how good we can be tomorrow is going to be set by those things that we do today. So what are some small things that you can do to set the tone of tomorrow by some of the actions today? I think this is a good nightly routine that really gets you prepared to have great sleep. I really think it's good to get some information out, some journaling, If you're worried about things, or you're trying to remember to do things, or you're stressed about something, get that stuff out in the evening. That's having some conversations today so that we can kind of like change and not be holding on to things that we're thinking about. We could go on and on. Some of that might be dietary choices. Hey, it's getting to the evening. Let me make some better dietary choices so that tomorrow I'm hitting it. I'm really doing better. I'm not inflamed. I'm not tired. I'm not sluggish. I slept well, all of the above. So think about those things that when you do them, they tend to make you feel better tomorrow. You wake up better. You have more energy. You're more focused. And start to try, when you don't feel like doing those things today, think about it like that. I'm going to set my tone tomorrow by my ability to follow through with these actions that should make me successful. So wanted to share that with y'all. If you like these little kind of mini tidbits, we're going to try them for a little while and see what your thoughts are around the little bite-sized nuggets that you can use to improve your hope around health, to improve your healing, and to help you live healthy. Those are the things that we want in your life. I want you to have the information, the motivation, the action to do those things. So if you've never heard this before, we do have guests, and we will continue to have guests on the show. And they are incredible. And the information and the guests that we have only happen because the show is growing and continues to grow. And that's because people like you share these little bits of information with their friend, or y'all post clips, or y'all tag us, and more people listen to those. So we have more amazing doctors and scientists and researchers who reach out to us every day than we can handle. And so we get really good guests that have wealths of information, so we can give you all of those things. So I hope that helps somebody out there. And let me know what you think about these things. Let me know if you like the little bite-sized chunks of health improvement ideas, advice. I'll probably break down a few studies and things like that as well. So let me know what you think about these things. And thank you for listening. Set the tone this evening. Set the tone today. Even if it's not to make progress today, use your actions today to set the tone for how well you're going to be tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody.